All right, here we are. Patchouli, you there? Awesome. So, do you want to give us the lowdown on what our players will be doing today? Well, what us as players? Oh, hold on. I think there's something wrong with the audio real quick. Ah, I know what it is. Hold on. Sorry. One sec. Okay, we're good now.
All right. Welcome to the wonderful continent of Lex Galita, a frozen off breakaway from the rest of the place, and it's been cultivating a lot of very interesting people. You guys are taking place in the small city of Driftguard, possibly one of the safest towns until recent. There's been a lot of not just murders, but also thefts. And the winds of fate have brought together these four individuals in some way, shape, or form. And hopefully, with these four people, they'll be able to stop whatever is going on. And today starts off with beautiful yet very interesting human named Wob Wob as they wake up in their tiny little bed, and they've been, pretty used to sleeping over here. Obviously, though, they haven't exactly been paying to sleep in this wonderful inn, and as well as Babish, a very small but kind man, walks in as the winter breeze pushes in and the door slams shut afterwards. And of course, Swipes, who sitting at a table all alone. And the table used to have people there, but sadly enough, the people that Swipes had been with seemed to no longer be there. And with the bartender, of course, walking up to the very edge of his seat, and he's about to start his own announcement. And that starts off our scene.
All right.
Now what?
And with that, you are absolutely free to do whatever you would like. There are people walking around still getting their seats ready. You can talk to as many people as you would like. Babs, you are with your partner in crime, Jazz. She's walking in kind of awkwardly because she's not very used to being inside of places that serve alcohol. She doesn't really like it. And Swipes, you are sitting at the exact same table that you had sat at last night, minus some people that you were sitting with before.
I'm kind of
And
a bit sad because of this.
And with Wob, you are free to do whatever you want. As you can see, a very pretty looking elf walking straight up to you. As you can see, you're a very frequent customer. As he goes, um, thank you for coming down this morning. It seems to be that the barkeep is going to be giving us an announcement. Um, shall I, of course, give you your breakfast meal? As he kind of looks at you, and I forgot that you're actually taller than him, even though you are small. So he looks up at you.
Yes, I would love my breakfast. Give it to me.
He kind of walks away. Used to your kind of demanding needs, he walks away, and after a good 5 minutes, hands you a plate of eggs, and also gives you some porridge.
Wait,
There are
I don't like eggs.
You don't like. Oh, you're right. I'm so
I cannot have eggs. I asked for no eggs.
You're right. I am so sorry.
Thank you.
He takes another 5 minutes to walk away, and finally comes back over. It's no longer eggs. He gives you a fine plate of pancakes.
Thank you. Anyway, oh yeah, thanks for the meal.
No problem. And he's like, ma'am, sir, person of higher authority, and then
Person of
higher. Yes, I
am. And simply walks over. Babs, you can see the elf walk over as they go. Good evening. well, not a good evening. Good morning, ma'am and sir. May I bring you over to a seat? Are you here for breakfast, perhaps?
Yes.
Yes, thank you, thank you. But out of character, I can't move my character.
No, not again.
I warned you in
Oh.
Discord and
It's
Roll20.
okay. I accidentally sent it. I accidentally made it so that puzzle could move your character, not you.
Okay, there we go. All right, I can move now. There we go. I am in control. Yes. Babs will be like, yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, fantastic. Then here, I'll bring you over to an open seat. And as he brings you and Jazz over to an open seat, you're greeted by a small gnomish woman with pink hair, kind of sitting at a table, not exactly looking the best.
I'm kind of like slouched over at the table, looking very just sad. Oh, we could have been a team. Those people, and I'm like holding the. She gave me like a dagger before she died. I'm like fiddling with it, and I'm just like, oh man. Only. I kind of like look up and I go, yes. Can I help you?
Oh, would you be all right to have some other guests sit at your place? We're having a low amount of spots for people to sit. I'll of course take away the tab of any food that you order today, ma'am.
Okay, yes, sure. Leave it under what's his face's name. You remember.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll leave it under his name. And then finally the elf, of course, brings over some drinks for everybody and some food. And Wob, you find yourself at the same table. You can see a human, a halfling, and a gnome. They're all sitting down at this table as the elf directs you over, kind of pushes you over, like, here's your spot, of course, and some extra pancakes. And of course says, would you like the blueberry or the strawberry jam?
Le blueberry, please. I like le blueberry.
Perfect. Then I'll get you le blueberry. And
Le blueberry. Thank you.
the elf walks away and comes back with some warm blueberry sauce as he puts it and sprinkles it onto your pancakes. And obviously, these pancakes are possibly the best you've ever had in the world.
Yes.
As the elf walks away, of course, to go back to do their job, you can see the bartender. The bartender, which is a shifter man, he's got big pointy panther ears, and he like steps up on top of his table and says, "Last night, citizens of Driftguard, we had a few people sadly lose their lives. There's been a lot of things going on, and I am not allowing anybody to be leaving unless we get some answers.
What?
I have called in a few people from the guard to be able to help us," as he points over at Jazz, and Jazz goes like, "Sorry I dragged you into this. This was just the best lead we could possibly get." And with that, we will be interviewing almost everybody here to try to get as much information as we can. Until we can discern at least something, I am legally putting you all on house arrest. And you can see you can see this man is being serious as he loads up a crossbow and like shoots it into his own ceiling. And he says, "Do not try to leave. I do not want to see any more of not just my patrons, but innocent people dying. Our mayor won't take it into his hands, so I'll take it into mine." He will.
They don't find out about my. I mutter. Oh, I hope they don't find out about my antics.
Yo, this person's suspicious. They're muttering.
Holy crap! You can see the kind of like burly shifter man walking on over as he walks over to Jazz. He kind of goes, he goes, "Your name was Jazz, correct? Last time I heard from you was last time we didn't have our date. And Jazz kind of like goes, yes, our date. I will remember to not postpone it next time. Anyway, sir, we had talked. I brought over someone from a different place. Babs, you'll be helping me with this. With the
Babs
discovery
nods.
of the things that have happened this night. Babs, is there anything that you think that we should start with?
Babs will look over at the person that was muttering, and he'll say, I've got an idea or two.
What? Who? Not me. Of course not me. What? Little old me? Look, would a little gnome like me be up to no good? That's
If you
just
mutter, you don't
stereotyp.
stutter. If you mutter, you evil. That's too bad. You did it. So you're evil. Statement made. Thank you.
I'm not saying you're suspicious, friend. I'm just wondering what you were talking about. Maybe you could let us in. Maybe we can help.
A little bit of sus.
Huh?
Wipes, looks, and sees. Wonders if she looking around real quick, like twitching. Is like, I may have had some. I may have said that that a certain noble was covering my tab here. It wasn't anything too bad, But I do happen to know, or I do happen to have seen the assassins who showed up last night and murdered people.
Why didn't you go to the authorities with this information?
I just came back down here. Okay.
They're lying. Liars are evil.
Well, Babs is like, well, what did they look like if you saw them?
Not to mention the noble you speak of. What are you? Oh. You could see he takes a moment and then realizes who you're talking about that specific noble, and you see his face go from confused to absolutely full of pain. His body cringes as he goes, oh,
You really thought that guy was that nice and caring?
We're gonna have to go. I am going to have to talk to his sister. He's not in town right now.
Well, that's good.
If I will have my assistant watch over, I will be right back. And you could see he angrily walks off, and he's kind of stiff and tense. He knows that he's about to get an earful when he goes over to his sister.
Oh boy.
And as he walks out, a certain Triton is going to get a knock at their door as you hear, "Hello? Is anybody in there?
FBI.
I have something to talk about." And luckily enough, you might be related to said noble. Your mother may or may not be sisters of said noble. As your mother goes over to the door and opens it up. Oh, nice to meet you. How is everything going? Yes. Well, you see, currently we're going to need to have a talk. Your brother isn't home, correct? Oh no. He recently just went out. He was running away from some weird individuals, and he said that he needed to be off. And I have work to do, so if you have any questioning, I'll leave all legal business to my Dodger. Anta, if you take care of this well, Mama will be able to buy you whatever magic item you would like. Please take care of this. And she runs out the door. She does not want to take care of this. She hates her brother so much. She's like, I will be gone. You and your friend can take care of this. I have important business to do. So Mel Anda can be able to do whatever. Does she follow the very burly and also kind of pissed off bartender man that appears at your door saying that they need you?
I don't want to die, so yes.
Do you say that out loud?
Very quiet, but yes.
And the very burly man just goes, oh, it's fine. You can just follow me. And after a few minutes, you all see two people enter into the room. You can see Anda, who is a Triton, walks in, and you can see kind of a few tears like going out of her eyes as she like gets kind of like shoehorned into the room. And he goes, listen, for now, why don't you find a seat? You and your friend find a seat. I'm gonna go and make a very important. And he pulls out a scroll, and he goes, I'm gonna be having a very important message with someone. And while you wait here, because you're the closest one related to him, if money needs to be sent, the money will be sent to you. So, and he goes and looks pained over in the corner as he goes over to his office. And your best friend Razia, who is also who also knows your mother's brother, goes, all right, so someone here was pretending to get money from your uncle and now we have to go find them.
Oh god, what have I done?
So wait, are we doing this? Are we? Who did it?
I don't know who did it. I don't know exactly who may have tricked the entire inn into thinking that, you know, that their tab was paid by someone else. I don't know.
Razia is going to roll perception to see if she can look anything around.
Alright.
See what she gets. A 16. Razia, while walking around and talking to people, kind of like dragging Anda by the arm, like yanking her about. Finally, after speaking to a few people here, finds the table and goes, are you the fella that was saying that my friend over here's uncle was paying for you?
Maybe. I'm like visibly nervous. Like, okay, what's my next move here? All right. Well, I could. Well, actually, there's been several. Well, actually, there's been. Yeah, there were 4 of them. I kind of. The people that at least 3 of the people were we were gonna like party up, you know? We were gonna like hang out and whatnot. I was gonna join their gang, and then they said oh hey, you can hang out in our room, and I was like, no, I have another room paid by a very a nice guest, or I mean a nice person, and they oh my goodness, I'm sorry, hold on a sec.
Sonic the Hedgehog G Fuel?
Okay, go on. Wait, go on with what you were saying. I think it probably would be just like a minute ago. So, like with Razia, and like cracking the knuckles.
Yeah. She goes, don't worry, Anda, honey. I'll be able to take care of this. She cracks her knuckles as she looks towards Swipes. And of course, after hearing Babs say that there had been murders, Razia goes, what, murders? People were dying? What did you do? As she like looks at Swipes.
You
did more than just lie?
I didn't do anything. Look, so here's what happened. I was going to join up with this gang of adventurers, and all of a sudden I told them that I would go to my own inn room because some of them were thieves and whatnot, and you know what? There is some honor among thieves, but yeah, for the most part, when you don't know someone, it's better to plan to be on your own for a bit and just think things over. You know how that goes. And then she's stuttering at this point, but visibly nervous.
Uh-huh.
But
Uh-huh.
then I heard some commotion. Someone literally stabbed a person trying to kill me, and luckily I'm a little small gnome, and they weren't able to find me underneath the bed. I'm not sure how they missed me there, but they did. And so then I ran up to see if they were okay, and they all were stabbed. And the last person there, I think her name was. I'm out of character. What was her name?
The last person that you met, Kokoro.
Yeah. And Kokoro gave me a knife.
Well, if you don't mind me
And
interjecting.
I pulled out this like very fancy dagger. Go on.
Swipes, was it?
Yes, that's my name.
What kind of
least-
thief tells people that they stole things and then tells them that they heard a murder but didn't participate in it?
Yeah, that sounds kind of weird.
A very smooth one.
Hey, we should get out of here. We found the murderer very easy. Let's go.
What? I am not the murderer. I witnessed the murders.
I'll admit
Or
it's
at
a little
least the
sus,
aftermath.
but I'm not willing to close the case on this one. I'm not convinced that Swipes is the killer.
And why not?
Intuition. Can I roll insight?
Absolutely.
Alrighty. And that's where's my sheet?
Oh, is this gonna be
There
the
it is.
first roll? Let's go.
I thought we already rolled.
That's average.
Not bad.
My
not
gut
bad.
says that
Um,
Swipes is not the killer, but what does my
It's
insight tell me?
yeah. You're with your insight. You can see that Swipes very much is like absolutely freaking out. You can absolutely tell that Swipes is starting for good reason. And you can tell that it's kind of hard to fully believe them because of the things that they have done, but it's like a gut feeling where it's like they may have done something, but it's not as bad as what just happened.
Yeah. I guess out of character, like in Babs's mind, he's thinking there were 4 murders, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't think Swipes can kill 4 people by herself. So like either Swipes is not the murderer or Swipes is a part of like a group, and there's more than just Swipes. That's his line of thinking.
That's some pretty good thinking. Yeah. You
Yeah.
can see Swipes is small.
Small.
Not to say anything, kind of weak. In the sense of muscle. And also in the sense of D&D measures, I'm pretty sure your strength is like a negative too.
Nope, it's actually mine or mine or Babish.
I think yours is, isn't it?
No, it isn't.
That's a surprise.
It's a 0. It's the modifier
okay.
0.
They are of average strength, so there's nothing super duper special about them in that sense. Then.
Yeah, but 4 murders, I don't think that's I don't think Swipes could do 4 murders like by themselves. So.
Well, Babish, I do think that is pretty good deduction. Not to mention she's small and the such. I don't think that one woman alone would be able to do this done.
I'm really fast
Exactly.
though. Actually, I'm gonna shut up before I incriminate myself.
Yes.
But they were with a group
gnomes-
of people.
And gnomes do tend to be fast as well as fast-mouthed. Well, you, Wob, if I remember right.
Mhm.
You're someone that is native to living here, of course. I am not saying that with so far your detective skills, you could help me and Babs. But she is going to put a small pouch on the table and move it towards you and say, I'm not saying that I would like you to join us, but I think that your help could be needed.
I do like money, so that's a yes for now.
Then fantastic. You
I
can
like
add
eye it.
you can add 5 gold to your inventory.
Nice.
I will add the gold for you, and then when I
Yes.
add it, just reload your character sheet.
Okay.
All right, you can just reload your character sheet, and it'll be in your equipment. Perfect.
Wob like money.
Wob wob,
Wop wop evil.
wob wob stab. Now that I think about it, Babs, is there? Should we start questioning the people, or who should we start with?
I think we should listen to Swipes because she has. I'm hoping you could identify the killers. You saw them. They tried to kill you, right?
What did they look like? What were they wearing? How did they fight?
I'm trying to recall. I don't have out of character. I'm trying to. My notes don't say too much, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
About the.
it's all
thing.
good.
Can I just say, just say what I saw,
Absolutely, and then I can fill in the gaps. You can
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
roll
So-
roll history to see how much you remember from that night.
Oh,
We'll
boy.
we'll play a
Here we
little
go.
We'll do a little gambling.
all right, that's fine. I haven't gone to Vegas yet. Actually, it's been a long time since I've done that. Let's see here. History.
Mm-hmm.
Roll. Oh,
Oh, all right. Swipes. You remember the outfits that they wore, and you remember that they were wearing black hoods. They seemed to have bird masks on, as well as you remember them specifically having a longbow on their back, and they had longbows, crossbows, as well as daggers.
yeah. So they had longbows and they had some daggers and they had crows or the bird masks on, and dark robes as per the usual kinds of stuff these kinds of murderers would wear. But yeah, longbows and crossbows
At bird masks, Babs will
and
perk
bird
up,
masks.
look over to Jazz, and then look over at Jazz's neck scar.
And Jazz, like, like the thing where like people like look at each other and they understand each other like immensely right then and there. She
Yeah.
gives you that kind of look. She goes, "Okay, that seems to be a wonderful help." And Razia will then like raise her hand into the air like like a kid would at school and be like, something happened similar to Anda and me, right, Anda?"
Yeah, a couple days ago actually. So we found this weird book and we got ambushed by these weird magic people in this tabaxi in a cloak, and after things got rough they kind of ran away.
A book. Would I be able to take a look at it?
Out of character, do we still have the book?
Oh yeah, you still do.
Okay. Yeah, here.
Is
And
it a spell book? Is it a spell book?
The book is a spell book, yes. I don't believe anybody here actually can read the language that it is written in.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. I did not lie. Nobody here can actually read what is on it.
Wasn't it in Draconic?
Let's see. You can read part. Anda can read it, and Wob Wob can read it.
I was about to say,
But
I would be surprised if the quote unquote Dragonborn wasn't able to read the Draconic.
I'm literate. Give me that book.
I'm Babs. I'm 19 and I never fucking learned how to read.
Poor Babs.
Oh my gosh.
Babs is illiterate.
It's okay, Babs. You know, no mission halfling. You're trying your best.
But just knowing that it's a spell book, Babs will look over at Anda, hand the book back and say, I am 99% sure where that's from.
And the book, by the way, it's black with purple accents on it. And you can see that it has like a weird types of like magic symbols on it. And even though you people that can read Draconic, it's kind of written in, you know, like how people can't read cursive? It's kind of like that, where like it's written in such a weird way, where it's kind of hard to like fully understand what is being written on it.
To me?
So do you want to hold the book, Wob Wob?
I want to hold the book.
Yeah, okay.
Belongs to a
That's-
member of the town guard here. You might want to look up
Oh, no.
Monty. Monty, I believe, right? Monty?
Monty is the name, absolutely.
Yes.
Jazz is going to grab the book and bring it over to Wob Wob. You said you wanted to take a look. Here you go.
I can read. Yeah.
Slides
Might
over the. I'm just now seeing the web goblin. What the heck? That's so good.
I thought it was gonna be the one that I drew, but that's not. I did not draw that. Oh.
Should I just show it? I'm really tempted to just show it. But oh my gosh.
Oh no.
There's a what is it? Super Saiyan version of it too.
Oh my gosh. What the heck?
Okay, so one of our friends drew that, alright.
Oh, it's so cursed.
It's very beautifully cursed. I
So,
think.
Wob Wob, you can, if you would like to, you can make an Arcana check, to try to tell what is on the book, because you know it's magic in the such, and it is indeed a spell book. So in the Roll20 chat, you can type /r space 1d20, and then do plus, and your Arcana is a +1. So actually no, your Arcana is a -1. I lied. So do -1. Your intelligence is 7.
On brand.
So how am I illiterate?
Smooth brain.
You're just a little bit illiterate.
Just a little bit.
Web, the Wob Wob looks at the book, opens it up. Book.
It's book.
It's his book written in the tongue that you were born and raised to read, but it's written in a weird cursive and you can't understand it.
I can't read cursive.
You can't
That
read
kind of
cursive.
face palm.
I
Oh.
can't read cursive.
And then Wob's just crying in the corner.
It's like a flashback to Wobbs in like elementary school. And it's like cursive.
How to do cursive in those
We're gonna
books.
fucking need cursive. Who gives a shit about this? And then it's like it cuts back to Wobbs in present day. It's like, oh shit. Jeez.
Should have listened to mom and dad about having to learn cursive, even though they do checks or whatever. There you go. You said you need it, but
Can't I just like leave now?
Jazz goes, "It's okay if you can't read it. I can't read whatever this says at all. Wob, you can at least read the title."
What's the title say?
I really wanted to say Yo Mama, but anyways,
That's out of character. That's out of character.
that's out of character. But the title on it does read. You can see it says you can see it says the White Feathers bookmark.
White feather book, yeah. White feather book, yeah. Thank you. Can I go now? I don't want to be lost here
You
anymore.
go. Do you take the book with you, or do you leave the book on the
Goodbye,
table at least?
Mom. No, I'm taking it. It's
Oh, no.
mine now. Goodbye.
Hey, give my book back.
You can also move your token, by the way, Web. So you can hover over it, and you can use your wonderful thing called a left click.
Why
And
is
then-
Yumemi here?
Huh?
Is this Yumemi?
That is. So you just take the book and you start walking off.
Goodbye.
What?
Goodbye.
What? Wait,
Are we not gonna stop
going?
her?
What?
No, we gotta
Wait,
stop.
no, you went out of
That's
bounds.
Oh, God.
You went off the map. I almost lost your token.
Web,
So-
if this was a real game, that's the equivalent of Web just throwing it across.
That's the equivalent of Web like backwards long jumping in Mario through the wall. But
that.
yeah, Wob is in the corner, kind of crying, huddled down, holding the book. And Jazz is going to say, well, the windows are shut and they're locked.
No.
Bonks on the
Jazz-
window.
Jazz will say, I'm sorry, and about the book. I'll try to speak to them about that later. But Babs, at least we have something to work off of.
Yeah, we should get that book back because it's Monty's. We should probably get that back to Monty.
No, you can't have it. I'm taking it with me. It's in my tongue. I'm gonna learn cursive.
Oh, I heard it's in my tum. It's like, did you eat the book?
In my tongue. I'm gonna read it.
No.
It's like the equivalent of licking it, and it's like I've licked it. It's already mine now.
Wait, what's Swab's alignment again?
Do you really want to know?
I remember it being something evil, but I forgot.
Chaotic evil.
Oh, no.
Of course.
It's beautiful.
So I'm taking it now. See you.
Are you gonna try to
I
break the
gotta find a way
window?
out. I gotta find a way out.
There
Help.
is the
Break it
front
with-
door, which is all the exits are locked,
Let
and
me out.
the bartender is like waiting at the front. You're gonna go up the stairs. All right, so you guys all see Wob like kind of like skittering around, trying to like find a way out. All the windows are like locked
my
shut as the
gosh.
bartender like locked them closed so that people couldn't get out, and he's standing right in front of the door. Is there
gotta get
anything I
out,
can help?
help.
Is there anything I can help you with? What are you
I
all
need to
right?
get
What's
out.
going on? No, you
I-
can't. No one's allowed to.
I got it.
And then you got a knife. You see him take out a wand and he points it at you, and you're gonna need to make a charisma saving throw.
I'm gonna start like running over there now and being like, wait.
So Wob, you're gonna do a funny little thing called /R 1d20. What's your charisma saving throw?
/R.
+4.
1,
Pretty
2,
good.
20, +4.
Mm-hmm.
Please give me 1,000. I got a
you
13.
fail.
Let me
So
out.
you
No.
fail as he casts hold person on you, and so as you're like running around and you pull out your knife, your entire body freezes, like you can't move.
Help.
Babs will look over to Enda and say, "You're saying they tried to take that book from you?"
No.
Yes, she did. Um,
Like the assassins, like tried to take that book?
yes, they did.
I think we have a suspect, fellas.
Oh.
I'm not a no. Wait, can I talk?
She is pretty sus.
Freedom.
Sorry for thinking you were sus, Swipes. I think it's clear who's sus now.
No, let me out. Please.
And Jazz is going to just take the book out of your hand as you're paralyzed.
We should probably like tie this one up. I think this is our prime suspect right now.
Let me out.
I do have to
Please.
agree. And you could then see Jazz like trips Wob. Wob, you just hear as Wob's face hits the floor as they're paralyzed. And even the bartender goes, ooh.
That sounded
It's a
like it
loud
hurt.
And
Mm.
Jazz is then going to like look at you and take out some handcuffs and go ch. All right. There we go.
Wait, I'm
Um,
not bad. I'm good. I'm
and
very
then-
good.
The bartender
do-
then lifts his spell off of you.
Could I do like a
me
sleight
out.
of hand and like ruffle around to see if she's got anything good? I'm sorry.
No!
You can do it at
Randon.
disadvantage considering Babs and Jazz are right next to you. So roll and then take the lowest roll.
Yo, bet.
I want to do a
Evil.
contested roll with my
Take
perception.
my knife.
Absolutely, you
No.
Yo, bet.
Yeah.
Let's go.
My perception's not that good.
Okay,
Please.
sleight of
I'll give you
hand.
advantage for it.
Oh, advantage. Okay. Oh, 12.
Well, that should
Oh.
work.
All right, let's see. I gotta roll for Jazz as well. All right,
That
Jazz.
didn't work.
Perception. Jazz
Oh.
notices, and
I'm just like,
then
uh,
as you're like about to like ruffle through, Jazz gives you a glare and goes, "Do you wish to be put in handcuffs as well? Kick your face to the floor."
you just
young
see
lady.
me do the face, like like a kid that just got caught putting their hand in the cookie jar. It's like, of course not. I just wanted to assist,
They're
you
evil.
know.
I told you.
And
evil.
I'm evil. Out of
Babs,
character. I'm evil.
you
Okay.
see, you can see Jazz kind of like Jazz kind of goes over to her hand and pulls out what seems to be a small harp as she like strums it real quick, and you can see and as the magic ripples through, she says kneel and casts command on you.
On
So
me?
yeah, on
Or-
you.
Oh.
You need to make a wisdom saving throw. She's
Oh
having
my
you kneel.
god. Wisdom, let's go.
Actually, you actually succeed. You actually succeed as
No.
she like
Wait, hold on.
she
I
like
need to double
tries
check
to be
something
like
too.
she tries to be like intimidating and stuff, even though she's like 4'6". And she like tries to have you kneel down.
I would have
to,
had
like,
advantage
show
on
she's
that too,
superior.
anyways.
Oh, you would. That's true. Yeah. So even
Hashtag
so
no
even then,
cutting.
even then, as she tries to make you kneel, nothing happens as the music just strums through. At least it was nice music.
That is some you make some very amazingly nice music. Let me tell you.
What? Flattery won't get you anywhere. Anyways, Babs, shall we take the suspects over to headquarters, or?
Well, we can't leave until we find a murderer. Apparently, there's a murderer in this inn or this tavern. Yes. Does Wob Wob live here?
Wob Wob lives here for free in quotation marks.
Can we
and
send someone to check their quarters and see if there's like like a raven mask, some black cloaks, maybe a short
my
bow.
way there.
Yes.
And Jazz is also going to quick slip Babs. Is going to slip Babs like a badge and say this. And say, make sure you flash this at the bartender. This should be able to get us to leave.
Got it. Thank you.
And Jazz like goes upstairs, and after like a thorough like 20 whole minutes, comes downstairs and says, "The only thing I can find up there was this," and pulls out like fake dragon horns and fake dragon stuff to like cosplay as a dragon, and also like pulls out what seems to be what's something that Wob Wob would be very embarrassed to have.
I don't know. A stick that was shaped into a statue or something, like a little figurine thing.
She pulls out a
Yeah.
figurine of like a very famous dragonborn hero, and also pulls out a body pillow of him and throws it out.
So Babs will,
These are all like
Babs will lean over to Jazz and say, I don't think she's an assassin. I think she's just a scaly. I think we should let her go.
I would...
And just snorts in the background.
And in the background,
So we'll take the book back from Wob Wob and then give it back to Anda. I believe this is yours. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
And yeah, we should let Wob Wob go. That's Babs' opinion, but Jazz is the one with the cuffs, right?
Mm-hmm. Razia will walk over and be like, didn't you say that there could be possibly someone that owns that book?
Yes, Monty, a member of the town guard. We're acquainted. I helped them out yesterday, and they mentioned that a spell book of theirs was missing. So,
Well then, Oh, I know Monty. And you can see Razia, like, you can see her ears perk up. She goes, I remember him. He tried to ask me out a week ago, and I said no. He's too short. And
Goes, oof.
Razia will then be like,
Nope.
Razia will then like walk over and be like, then I can lead you over to his house. I know exactly where he lives. And of course, as you guys walk over, the bartender's standing there with like his giant great sword, like next to him, and he goes, "People cannot leave, don't you forget." And Jazz jabs Babs. Whoa, it's that's a mouthful to say. And says, "Show him the thing."
Yeah, Babs will show the badge to the bartender.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He looks at you and goes, I should have known you're part of the guard. Of course. Yeah. Then you and your party may leave. Of course.
I want to go too.
Oh yeah, wait. I have a bit of a vendetta against these
I
people
have
too.
rights.
I have a certain skill set that it would be a very great value, and that's being sneaky and able to fit perfectly in windows.
Babs will look back at Wob Wob and Swipes, look at Jazz, and it's cool.
Please let me out.
We're
Please
such
let me
a
out.
chaotic bunch. I love it.
It is cool. Yeah, Jazz will say, we did get civilians wrapped up in the mess. And I have already paid Wob Wob.
Mm-hmm.
All right. They can
Let me
tag
out,
along, I
please.
guess. All right.
I want to
Fine.
go back
You
to
can
the trash
see-
cans.
You can see Jazz like walks over to Wob Wob though, takes a piece of rope, and you know like those like little backpack things you give to kids so that they can like not get lost like when you're at the zoo.
Don't do it. Don't put me back on the rope. Don't put me
Like,
back on
well, there's a
back on the
preschooler.
rope.
What the heck?
You're like a preschooler as she like holds onto the rope and says, "Shall we commence?"
No.
Hey, you're the one who wanted to go on this with us.
I want to get out. I need. Listen. I don't do anything bad. I'm a good person. I'm not.
Didn't you just
kind
draw a
of
knife
around
to try to get out?
And stole my book.
Look, let's not talk about the details. Let's talk about the thought. Okay.
That was
so-
like 5 minutes ago. Jeez.
No, it's fine. So let me out.
If you can prove and help us with this investigation by the end of tonight, I will let you off the leash.
Don't steal
No,
anything.
I don't want to be on the leash.
You can roll persuasion if you would like. So that's gonna be
The monkey noise.
Monkey noises.
/R 1d20, and then your persuasion is a +4.
Very good.
So
Is a very good.
it's a +4.
Actually, hold on. What was my persuasion?
No.
Oh no!
And let me roll Jazz's insight.
I am on the rope for the rest of my life.
Oh, you're on the roll.
Ooh,
The leash stays on.
I agree, man. The leash stays on.
They just look. I just imagine it's just like the leash stays on. The leash stays on. They just kind of look at each other and nod.
All right, as we go over to the other map, oopsies, I have to move that old token there.
Okay.
All right,
Someone's awake.
Swipe's token is already outside. Here we go. Boom. As you guys are outside of the inn, you guys are all over the place. I need to show the token of where Monty is. Monty is still at the town hall. You and Babs, you do know that Anne is still guarding the town square. Rodriguez is still at the military camp, and I believe that is everybody that is doing stuff. So yeah. If I remember right, Anda also does know that at the guild house a certain person named Belphomet is also waiting for her there.
What the hell?
What?
But
Why?
Razia will be
That was a pink dot.
Razia will be pink dot. Well, Wob is now pink. The pink dot will symbolize that Wob is tied up.
That's perfect. Yes, this is perfect.
I'll zoom out and show the whole city.
Okay,
Yeah.
will do.
Razia and of course Jazz will of course join you on your way over.
Yep.
So
And
yeah, as
Wob
you guys
is
are
attached to
like,
Jazz.
yeah, Wob is like attached to Jazz as she's like pulling Wob along, kind of like a dog. No,
Dragging her on
you
the
can't.
floor.
Let
No,
me
you
out.
can't go that way. We're going this way. We're going.
Let me
This-
out. I want to
No,
go.
we're going.
Look
Look,
at
I see a
Sophie on a
squirrel. Look,
leash.
there's a squirrel.
No, you can't take this. No. Roll strength to try to break out.
Wob
guys
just
gonna
wants to touch grass.
You guys are gonna like roll contested strength checks to see. You can actually choose what you're better with, strength or dex.
Just constant.
So, let's see. Wob, you're better with acrobatics, so you can do 1d20 plus 5. And Jazz is better with acrobatics as well. You guys are gonna make contested checks. Ooh.
Oh,
All right, Wob.
I forgot how to code.
Plus what? 5?
5. Mm-hmm.
5?
oh.
Uh-oh.
Woo!
This could go bad.
Woo!
Yeah, Jazz was the one
So-
who got the 5.
So as you roll 21, you're able to break out of the leash last minute and start chasing after one of the squirrels.
Squirrel!
Can I like trip her?
No!
She
Don't do it!
she's chasing squirrel.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm leaving! I'm squirreling! You can't catch me! You can't catch me!
Look at how much
She's going ham.
Babs looks over at Jazz and is like,
I start chasing after her.
I
No.
have frozen magic. Can I just freeze her?
Don't
do it!
Do you have any spells that can freeze people? Let me.
Oh, I don't. Okay, so
Let me
I-
check your spells.
I have
I
frostbite.
crave freedom.
Frostbite can possibly make their movement be decreased, I believe.
Stupid.
No, it gives them disadvantage on stuff.
Oh,
We
So
got
you don't have
frostbite is
anything that can, like-
disadvantage. Ray of Frost is the slowing.
dang it.
Yeah, sadly, you don't have anything that can freeze them.
Can it snap?
You want to know what Razia can do, though? Razia is going to literally chase you. Razia has a walking speed of 40 feet, the largest walking speed out of anybody
Oh,
here,
yeah.
and
What?
starts chasing you across this place.
Could I
And
like
you
try to like cut them off and like put down ball bearings?
Razia is going to take her boomerang and throw it at Wob.
Oh my god.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And you want to know what she's going to do?
Oh no.
Going to
So
hit me.
there's a little thing called stunning strike, right? As most D&D players know, that are used to
Yes.
D&D.
Oh.
So she throws a boomerang at you. I'm pretty sure an 11 doesn't actually hit you.
I
Wow.
lost my bottle cap.
So Razia goes to throw a boomerang at you, and it just flies off into the distance.
Aren't
And-
boomerangs supposed to like aren't
Oh,
boomerangs
God.
supposed to come back?
Oh yeah, I believe they actually do. So it goes back. She's gonna try to throw it one more time. And if this one misses, then oh well. Then Wob just 22 hits.
Bonk.
You take not just 5 damage. You also need to make, I believe it's a Constitution check for this. Yes, it is. You have a -1 to this.
Uh-oh.
Wob hates this. They hate this. Wob
This
hates
is called
Beautiful.
Wob gets bullied.
No.
Wob gets
Wob
bullied.
is-
Wob gets bullied in
Wob
the
is-
session.
Wob has a knife! Yeah! I got a knife!
All right,
What's that you
Wob.
got there in your hand? A knife.
A knife!
Oh, oh no! No! That meme.
All right. Let's roll for Wob's Constitution. 1.
Jeez.
You rolled a 2.
How?
The
How?
2 minus 1 is 1.
Imagine if it was a 1.
So
Wop
Wop
wants
regular.
freedom.
Let's go.
Razia throws the boomerang in it, and Wobob does like the thing where like you duck underneath and it barely misses them, and then it hits them as it returns back,
No.
and you get knocked out cold, like boom, you get domed by it, and then Razia is dragging an unconscious, stunned Wob over.
She's
and
a
then
bit
puts her back
squirrely,
up.
isn't she?
Yeah.
I thought that she was
Yeah.
pretending to be a dragon, but squirrel it is, and then also ties up Wob for Jazz, and Razia will now hold on to the leash.
Can we put her in a backpack? Make sure she doesn't leave again.
We need a big. Well, I think we need like a big bag of holding for that.
Let me out.
Just
Well,
mumbling.
let's go check in with Monty, shall we?
I think that's a great idea.
And Jazz and everybody will enter in. As you enter into the town hall is filled with beautiful warmth and also wonderful smells. As you can see, people are walking around, and Monty seems to be doing guard duty today. As he sees you, and he says, "Ah, welcome everybody. It's nice to see you all again. How are you all doing?"
We're looks over at Wobwob, like unconscious Wobwob. We're trucking. Hey, I think we found your spell book.
And you can see his like blank white eyes, like there's a little bit of twinkle in it as he hears that. Really? Oh, that's fantastic. Where was it?
Enda?
And Enda walks over and hands him the book. We found it Razia found it in a junkyard and took it, and we've been trying to find the owner of it. So here.
Thank you so much. Oh, I've
Is
been
it the
looking
right
everywhere
book?
for this. Yes, this is the perfect book, written in Old Draconic that has been lost for many generations. As he starts like caressing it on his face, he goes, "Oh, I'm so glad it's here. Now I can go back to reading the romance section."
What?
Romance. Okay. Hey, apparently those assassins that have been plaguing this town were after your book. Any idea why they would be doing that?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're-
we got ambushed by some assassins and almost killed us.
Oh, dear heavens. Well, I don't exactly know why people would want my book. I mean, almost nobody can read such old Draconic, so... Well then, I will then take my book and I will bring it right to my quarters as soon as possible, and I will guard it like it would be my child. Of course, it's such a strange thing that they would want my book. I don't understand. There's not many people that are capable of not just reading these, but also not many people that are able to do arcane magic like me.
Interesting. No leads though, huh?
Well,
This person's right here, and then Babs will point towards Swipes. She says she saw the assassins, and come to think of it, Jazz and I did too. I think it matches our description of this group that ambushed us. But we gave them what for, Jazz?
Jazz, like, is kind of like, "Oh, we gave him it all right, and I was your shield." As Jazz remembers the now scars that she has all over her body from being shot from all different angles. If I remember right, she even got natural 20, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
She fell
jeez.
unconscious at the start of battle because she got natural 20 and almost instantly killed.
Well,
She was like, "Yeah, I'm your shield, Babs. I remember that fight wonderfully and totally wasn't asleep for most of it." But they do indeed fit the description. And
They're pretty well equipped.
Monty then go, "Well, at least you are all here to do the tale. But now then, of course, let me help you with this. If you need to speak to somebody, someone else that does magic, you could always bring the book over to Rodriguez. He might be able to help. Maybe I can't think of anybody else. Rodriguez, if Rodriguez's brother is still around right now, he'd be able to help, but he's out of town. Ah, I know exactly who. And he then like leaps from his station, and if I remember right, I believe Babs, I told you about the Mayor Auden, right?
Yes. Yeah.
He says the mayor should be able to actually help his half brother is definitely going to be able to help with this. He is a wizard of course, and his half brother is someone very unlikely. You see, Auden is a weird mix. Auden is a tiefling, and he cut off his horns so that he didn't, get in trouble and the such. But he was born from a family of individuals. And by that, he was born into a Leonin family. So his half brother is a big old lion man.
Oh.
And as he like brings you on through the guild house, and Bob, you finally regained conscious by now.
Wait, did we tie her up?
Wait.
Oh crap!
Wob is indeed tied up and is
Okay,
being
good.
held by Jazz. You know, like how like people put like tiny little chihuahuas in their purses and stuff.
I'm not a chihuahua in a purse. I'm not a chihuahua in a purse. I'm
You
not.
are a chihuahua in a purse.
Do not turn me into Chihuahua purse, no.
Don't turn me into a chihuahua, please.
Don't turn me into a chihuahua, please.
And Razia can like feel you like trying to get out of her backpack, and she says, "Nope, you're in there. Sorry."
I
And
want to eat garbage.
What?
Monty will
What
bring
kind
you
of
over.
self-thing?
Crazy, what?
Monty will bring you over and say, "Mayor, can we have a moment of your time?" And the big room enters, and Auden is standing there with his brother. They're currently speaking, and Auden goes, "Ah, yes, of course. Let them all in. I can speak to as many people as I want to today. I am finally free." And you can see Auden, Auden, who doesn't spout the tiefling horns nor the tiefling tail, as they were all removed. He goes, "All right, who may I be speaking to today?" And you can see, I'll have Jazz be the one that walks in first, and she goes, "Ah, yes, you'll be speaking to me, Babs, and a few of our acquaintances." And the mayor will then say, "Oh, of course. And why is that backpack moving?"
You
Please
probably
let me
don't.
out.
You don't want to ask. Just
Don't worry about it.
Please let me
We've
out.
got
They're
this.
evil.
don't worry
Please
about
let
it.
me out. Please let me out.
He can
Please
hear
let
like
me
the
out.
he can hear like the mumbling of someone like asking to be let out, and he goes, "You are government officials. You guys are officials, part of the actual Knight's Order, so I will not question it. Anyways, now then." And he looks towards his brother and he goes, "Edgar, would you be able to sit through this one?" "Of course. I would be grateful to sit through this with you, brother." And they both sit you all down at a big round table. And you can also see a monkey, a flying monkey to be exact, coming around and giving everybody coffee.
Oh.
Let's go.
Ah, heck yes.
So this flying monkey starts going around giving everybody coffee. And indeed,
I
Wob
kind of
Wob,
like.
you are no longer inside of the bag. You are still bound, and like there's still rope around you, kind of like a backpack. And you can see Razia still holding onto it and tied the rope around herself as well. But at least you can drink.
I
They
push.
give you a straw for your coffee.
Go
Do you
sippy
have,
cup.
do you have
Yeah, sippy
something
cup.
else?
Pick up web.
If I was to drink this, I would probably like literally like time would probably literally stop for me, because I'm pretty hyper already as it is. I'm just naturally hyper.
Oh, of course. He orders his familiar to go and bring you some iced tea.
I'm okay with this.
Now
Can
then,
I cut the rope?
roll sleight of hand.
Perception?
So yours, this will go against everybody's passive.
Passive.
Okay.
10 for me.
I wish I had the observant feat now.
So Wob, your sleight of hand is a +6.
Just imagine Anda just sitting there,
Is
just
that right?
Here,
nothing but not saying anything
no.
because she's an anxious mess.
I got you. I'll do it for you.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
I cut the rope. I cut the rope. I cut the rope.
Oh
So
my
you're able-
gosh!
The only one that
No.
notices. The only one that notices is Edgar, the
Ugh.
giant lion man, and he goes, "What are you?"
Shut up. Shut up.
Sorry. Okay. And he just he will awkwardly like walk behind Wob and like block it. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know why Wob is in there. But he's just going to like at least walk by them. Anyways, what is it that you all came here for? We have as much time to speak, so speak away.
We'd like information about this spell book that the assassins were after.
Oh, of course. He goes and grabs the book off the table and goes, "Ah, I know what this is." He looks through the book and he goes, "This is a spell book for a type of magic that we've been studying for a while." And he looks in and he goes, "Dunamancy, all about gravity and time
Oh.
magic."
Hmm.
And he looks at himself and goes, "I've been studying the time magic for a little bit." As you see him, he takes a coin and he flicks it into his other hand as it completely disappears. And then it's as if time reversed, it goes back into his other hand.
Interesting. Do you know
It's a little
anybody else in town that would be interested in that?
Me?
Hmm.
Not
Not many
teach
people.
me. Teach me.
Not many people are very interested in this type of magic. Sadly, people are still sticking to the basics. But a few people at the guard's house have been trying to learn from Monty about a month ago before he lost the book. If I remember right, there's only one captain that didn't really care, and that was Rodriguez. And Monty goes, "It's whatever. It's just because Rodriguez is a little bit jealous that he can't use magic." And he says, "But if I am correct, though, when it comes to this, though, the only one that would be truly interested in this is our other guard captain, Pierre. He loves all types of magic. More specifically, though, he is better at illusions and the such, but I've never seen a man so diligent in trying to learn every single type of magic."
Interesting.
And Monty then, by the way, whenever anybody mentions any of the other guard captains, Monty is a changeling, so that means he can change however he looks. So he constantly is swapping between the different people's faces, so you guys can recognize what they look like.
Oh. Interesting.
He then says, "All right, I hope that was at least some help. Is there any other questions you have for the mayor or anything?"
Babs is good.
He'll look around and says, "And I'll make sure for you and your friend helping that you all get a wonderful sum. All right?" And the mayor says, "Oh, do not worry. Everybody that is helping in this investigation will be able to get a fine penny." And Jazz will then go up to the mayor and whisper something to his ear and goes, "Oh," as he looks at Swipes, "then this pay will be just enough to be able to pay off their entire debt then. Won't that be right, Miss Swipes?"
Yes, of course, of course. You certainly can employ my services, and yeah, definitely that debt will be paid off by me.
Perfect.
Sauce.
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 Yo, is that like an Among Us reference?
Yes. What? Oh,
Monty would then say, "Well, I would like to thank you all for finding my book. I will be taking my book and I will be bringing it over to the guard over to the guard's house. If you would, of course, like to, we could take a stroll over there as well."
Yeah, let's have a chat with Rodriguez, and I guess Pierre afterwards. Those are our two leads, right?
That is indeed your two leads.
oh. Question in Discord for you, Patchouli. Just one quick question.
Of
Okay,
course,
but yeah.
you can put the
All right.
synopsis in the chat.
Cool. Thank you. Alright. So yeah, I don't think I have any questions.
Sweet. So then on your guys' way over to oh wait, I forgot. I can just do this. Oh yeah, my favorite thing to do. I love doing that so much. And since everybody's in the cube, I can instantly teleport everybody over to the one spot. Yeah. Oh gosh, that's the old Babs token. We need to get rid of that.
Yeah.
The cube.
The cube.
Boom. This is the guard's post. There is the head office that you guys can see. There is training grounds where you can hear people. You can hear the sound of steel hitting steel and stuff like that. Over at the park and tavern, you can see some people walking their pets, as well as people. Even though it's midday, people are already drinking. At the jailhouse, you can see a big burly half orc standing in front of it. As well as a few other guards. And the sleeping quarters, you can see some people just having fun walking around.
Let's head to Rodriguez first, yeah.
Yeah.
So Monty's going to go over to his sleeping quarters because he's tired and he's going to go guard his book. But, and of course, Babs and Jazz know this place very well. Razia, who doesn't notice that Wob Wob is actually cut off the ropes, continues holding onto the ropes like Wob Wob is still on it. And just goes, "All right, come on."
And starts stuttering, but then starts to just ignore it.
And as you guys make it over here, Rodriguez is standing there and he goes, "What is it that you need today?" As you can see the half orc lift up the helmet. And as he takes off his helmet, you can still see that even when he takes off his helmet, though, his hair is blocking his eyes anyways. So you can just see the bottom part of his face. He goes, "What brings you here?"
We're following leads on the recent murders. Some of the assassins were after Monty's spellbook, and we were told by the mayor that you might have some leads for us.
That's right. The murders that have been going on. I'll try to give you some leads. Well, recently I have been noticing that Pierre has been going out and about once in a while, more often than normal. It's been concerning me, but the other thing that's been concerning me is Anne. Anne recently has been kind of jittery ever since she was put asleep. And even then, she even reported to us that she was attacked last night. So
yes, we were there. We helped her fight off the attackers. They were very well equipped. Babs will pull out one of the blink arrows that the assassins were equipped with.
Rodriguez will come over and he like moves his hair a little bit so you can see one of his eyes as he looks at it. He goes, "Huh. Now that's interesting." And Rodriguez shows that he has some blink arrows and he says, "That's a family trade secret."
Family?
Yeah.
And
Me.
Babs will remember, people have been mentioning something about your brother.
Yes, my brother. He's been gone for about a week already now. We've been saying that he's MIA, but he's and he's a full orc. But he was a blacksmith. Great guy. Fantastic even. I'm sorry that I can't really help you with any other things. But to be able to take my blink arrows is something that not many people can do. I'm intrigued about this.
You don't sell them?
So it's
No.
like a family trade secret. So maybe it's someone either within. I hate to be the one to try to accuse people here, but perhaps it's someone in your family.
We're the only two left. After
Oh.
the second war, our entire family is gone.
Who
Oh.
has access to these arrows?
Me, my brother, and his wife. His wife is simply but a normal commoner, and she runs one of the local blacksmiths. And he normally is the one that takes the desks and sells them. But he's been
So,
gone, so it's
so
only been
you
her.
do sell these to people?
We sell them mostly to the army, though, not actively. We sell regular arrows, and he shows you his very, very fancy bow. In D&D terms, it's a +1 bow. It's very ornate. It's got beautiful looking wood made out of it, and a string made from horsehair. And he goes and loads up just a regular arrow to it, and you hear the thing as it flies across the air, hitting one of the random targets out there. And he says,
Wow.
I'm probably one of the best shots here, so I sell normally regular arrows, but those blink arrows we sell specifically only to people that work here.
Interesting.
Wow. Wait, so you sell them only to people that work here. So it could perhaps be someone who works here? Oh, no.
We could probably check the equipment logs or something with Lieutenant Morgan. See if there's a lot of them missing, because it seems like all of these assassins with the weird little masks, the little raven masks, they seem to have at least 10 of these arrows, each of them. So that's a lot of missing arrows.
Oh, jeez. He looks at himself, and he looks at his hand. He's like, "That's oh boy, man, that's a lot of money. That's." You can see Rodriguez is keeping himself in, but he's having a hard time holding it in, as he's wanting to scream about how much money that costs. He's like, "All right, that's fantastic to know. Thank you so much for telling me about this. Yeah. Listen, bud, I'll give you a discount if you ever need to buy some arrows from me.
Oh, thank you,
You're the
thank you.
only, but keep that a secret between us."
So your brother's missing, though.
Yeah, he's been MIA for a while.
Do you have any idea where he went? Maybe we can try to find him. He might be a really important person to help solve this mystery.
Yeah, the last time we saw him was in Death Hook.
Death
But
Hook.
I don't recommend going there at the moment. There's
Oh.
been some recent hooligans as well as avalanches happening.
Avalanche.
So
Maybe
I'd
these
be careful
assassins
if
are
you
from
go
Death
towards
Hook.
that way.
I don't know.
Possibly, but even then, not many people come from there, anyways. Ever since the incident happened. But I'll leave that for another time. Yeah, go check with Lieutenant Morgan. He'll possibly be able to give you the logs. If you're lucky, and that's if he's free. But he looks at the sky, and you can see that it's roughly around 3 p.m., 4 p.m. He
Okay.
says, "If you'll excuse me, I need to change shifts. It's almost nighttime, and I'll be taking guard duty tonight, so I'll have to be watching the rest of the city."
I see. Okay.
Babs will salute Rodriguez and march off to Lieutenant Morgan.
All right.
Yeah. I'll keep watch
Jazz
on
is gonna-
everything.
Jazz is gonna stay with Rodriguez because she's actually gonna take his position, and Rodriguez.
Got it.
But Razia like goes like, "All right, Wob Wob, come on, let's go, little one." Starts pulling.
That's
Yeah.
got to be a performance role, man, to pretend that you're still.
Oh yeah,
leash.
I gotta agree. Can you do that?
No, please.
Your
I just wanna
performance is a +3. So /R space 1d20 +3.
I'm starting to feel sorry for Wob Wob now. No joke.
Where's Razia's insight? Oh, Razia has a good insight. You know what? I'll do passive insight. Passive insighted. You fail the passive insight. I'm gonna roll insight. Just to give you a little bit of a chance. Just to give you a time.
Just a little
just
bit.
to give her a chance. Just to give her a chance.
Oh,
Didn't know her 20.
Oh goodness.
Oh.
Nat 20. First Nat 20 goes to an NPC. Let's go.
Razia is going to like snap in front of your face and go. You need to make a Constitution check to not be knocked out again. She really just said solar flare.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What is it? RD20 plus what?
-1.
Oh my god. Why'd you? Oh my gosh. I just. It's beautiful.
oh no.
Wob Wob
This-
once again falls unconscious, and Razi picks up the tiny person.
Wob
goes-
Wob is a beautifully flawed character, and I love it.
Pain.
Pain picker. You wouldn't mind if like I help watch over her, like, you know, because you must get tired of these antics, you know.
After like 2
Yeah,
hours,
yeah,
we
yeah.
look back and both Wobobs and Swipes are gone. Like they're just gone.
We just
You can
started.
roll,
a game.
roll persuasion against Razia.
All right, let's go.
roll-
Let's go. Normal roll. Let's go. Dig.
Another natural 20. Razia
everyone-
will simply look at you and go, "Oh, it's okay. I got it. I can also chain you up if you would like to."
No. I'm fine. I'm
Are you
just
sure? I've got enough
know,
rope
I'm-
right here.
I'm
Here,
just
let's make you a nice little friendship bracelet. Oh, look at that. New friendship backpack just for you. And she holds them. You know the meme of like the two kids and the one dude at the train station, and he's like holding both of the kids as they're running two different directions?
Can
Yes,
I roll
yes,
an
yes.
acrobatics
Yeah.
to GTFO?
You know what? Sure.
Yes.
So you can try, as they say. Holy cow! So legitimately,
+5.
as she puts it on you and starts running forwards, you're able to easily just like without her even noticing, slip it off of you.
I'm just like I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Just boop. You just see it's that comical like dust cloud that's just like my silhouette, and just I'm gone. I just roll.
And Lieutenant Morgan, by the way, is actually outside. He's picking some flowers.
Aww.
As Babs and everybody walks up and goes, "Oh, Babs, it's you already." And you can see he picks up some of these flowers that are growing perfectly out of the snow. He goes and he takes these flowers and he takes them, seems to put them inside of like a basket. Sorry, I was taking a moment to pick up some brand new vibranium flowers.
Vibranium flowers.
Yeah,
Vibranium
he goes and takes them and he like points them at you. Come on, take a feel, touch them.
Babs will touch it.
I will poke the
Feels like-
flower.
Feels like metal.
What the hell?
He
Interesting.
goes a little bit of selective breeding. I learned it from the dwarves.
Ada's bird slowly tries to eat one of them.
Oh, he tries to. You guys see the bird go and go, bites on the metal, and like you could see the little bird like kind of like goes. Is it like like throws the flower out of its mouth.
I chuckle. I'm just like,
It's not
Like-
safe to eat. It is. This is made. This was a gift from some dwarves. They were able to. Some of them were artificers and were able to genetically modify their flowers to make into certain metals, and these ones are specifically meant for metals. Anyways,
That's smart. She chewy.
Anyways, we're chasing the
shoot.
lead.
Anyways, then Lieutenant Morgan will say, "What do you need, Babs?"
We're chasing leads on those assassins. Apparently, all of them are equipped with blink arrows that can only be they're not for sale openly. You can only get them here, members of the guard.
And he goes through the office and brings out. It takes him a bit, and he takes out a folder and he goes, He takes it and opens up a big folder and says, "The last purchase was about a month ago, and this one was bought by a captain that's from a completely different city. Do you think that
what?
How big was the purchase?
the purchase is about 700?
700.
Whoa, that's a lot of blink arrows. Man, imagine what you could do with all those.
What was the name of the captain? What city is he from?
Yeah, of course. The captain actually was from Moon Cove, and he was very nice fellow. But his name was Sun, S-U-N. Full name Sun Jin. I will put his name, of course, in here. He came around and bought a huge bulk of them, and weirdly enough, he's gonna roll his history real quick. Where is my very fancy green D20 that I just bought yesterday? Hey, he then says, "We haven't heard from him ever since, though."
Weird.
Do you
Looks like
think
he
this
bought
might
three.
coincide with Rodriguez's missing brother?
Perhaps. Moon Cove. The fastest way is to go through Death Hook. It's the most dangerous, but the fastest. You can always go around Death Hook, but
Might as well take this shortest path. We could look for Rodriguez's brother as well, right?
of course, yeah. Now the rest of you, thank you so much for helping. Thank you so much for helping Babish. The rest of you, if you would like tonight, you can all sleep within the sleeping quarters here, and you'll have food
Cool.
on your table. It is getting nighttime, and I don't want to see people up and about during this time. We're
Thank you, Lieutenant.
gonna
Yeah,
be
there's.
issuing a curfew.
I've heard that there's all kinds of horrible people that go out at night, like thieves and assassins. Actually, sounds pretty. cool, to be honest.
Razia looks at Swipes and says, "Speaking of thieves,
Huh? Who are you? Who are you looking at? What?
nothing. And Razia is also going to cut off the rope from Woblob, and then notices that Woblob has already been cut off of the rope. What? When did you, Pipsqueak?
What?
When did you cut yourself off? As she like looks at Woblob, who has been free for how long already, and just been playing around with it.
Wait, was I not forced passed out?
No, you're not forced past
You're-
that
you're
anymore.
awake
You're
now.
you're completely awake. When did you get on?
Wow, I like this. I like her. She's awesome. That's a pretty cool
Um,
party trick.
Never. It never happened. What are you talking about?
Do you just like put them back on? Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Tries to tie it back.
Holding both pieces in a fist. What are you talking about? This is fine.
And
Anyway,
I'm gonna go
I guess
get
it's
us.
nighttime. We should go to bed. Ha ha ha.
I'm gonna get us.
I want to try that. I want to try that. That was amazing. I didn't
Before
think-
we rest, could I meet with Rodriguez and say that we're going to go look for his brother? If he could give us something so that, like, if we meet his brother, He
Yeah,
will know that we're friendly and know him.
Rodriguez is going to give you his weapon.
Oh.
He says he'll instantly know what.
Can you give us descriptions of his brothers so we could full-blooded orc?
Yeah.
That's about it.
He's a full-blooded orc. He is. He has jet black hair that's tied back into a long ponytail that reaches like past his butt. And he also has a huge scar from when he got struck by lightning. That goes on his back, as well as because he was struck by lightning, he has that cool anime thing where he has a little bit of white hair in his hair.
Oh, that's very distinctive. Okay. We should have no problems identifying them. Thanks, Rodriguez.
And
Hopefully he's still alive.
He then gives you his signature weapon. He goes, you can show him this, and if you need to use it, then that's fine. And he brings out the most beautiful magic weapon you've ever seen. This thing would cost hundreds of thousands of gold. Babs, you would only dream about having a weapon such as beautiful as this thing. As he pulls out a very pretty Dragon Slayer short sword, and this short sword is legitimately made out of the scales of dragon. And the sheath is made out of what seems to be a claw of a dead dragon. And he goes, you can take this. I got it from a different country many years ago.
Babs will reverently take the blade, and then he'll say, I'll bring this back to you. I swear to you. On the Emerald Conclave.
And he like looks at you, and as he looks down at you, you're one of the few people that ever gets to see both of his eyes as he looks at you and gives you a very big toothy smile. So yeah, in your inventory, I will add the Dragon Slayer short sword to your inventory. And when you reload your character sheet, you'll be able to see it in your inventory.
Nice.
Neato.
So as everybody, goes to sleepy sloop and stuff like that, guess what? Everybody gets a full rest. All of your abilities, all of your health, everything is completely back.
Out.
You want to sneak out? You want to sneak out during nighttime? All right, perfect.
Correct.
Roll yourself.
I was actually probably going to sneak out. I'll be quite honest. I was probably going to sneak out and do some tricky gnome stuff too.
Let's
right.
go.
Absolutely, you can. I've been waiting for this. You can do this. All right.
Sneak out.
Let's
All
go.
right.
Oh my god.
That's a 23.
Yeah.
Web, do you want me to roll your character stealth?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll roll your stealth.
I want to see.
So you guys are successfully able to get out of the sleeping quarters. Nobody notices you. One person wakes up. Razia.
Uh-oh.
She's the only one with a high enough passive perception to detect Wob waking up.
No.
I kind of pulled the whole like bed sheets thing and whatnot underneath my. I wonder if I could.
So Razia is awake and is trying to be like so as Wob, as you like get out the door and close it, you can hear someone moving around waking up.
Could I do something?
Mm-hmm.
Do I hear like someone waking up, or am I already up? Like what's the turn thing here? Like who's getting out first?
Swipes, you wake up first in your little cabin. In your cabin, you're with actually you're in the girls' cabin. So you're over here, you're over here. So everybody here. So Swipes, when you wake up first, you can see that Wob is also awake, and you both kind of have like
double
the same
check
idea.
something real quick. At will, minor illusion. It doesn't have a verbal component. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm going since my stealth is really good, and I'm a damn forest gnome, so I have all the good things. I love gnomes so much because of this. I'm gonna cast minor illusion to sound like over. Is there only one door to this cabin? Oh crap! Because like
Yeah.
I guess I would notice with my
There's one door
passive, I would be able to notice what's her face trying to sneak out as well, Wob, because I have a passive of 14.
Yeah, you know that Wob is also.
I would be. I would make one of the floorboards like I would use my thing to make like one of the floorboards inside the cabin creak. In order to like try and distract her.
Okay.
So she has to do that against my spell save. Oh crap, my spell save. If she's gonna investigate it, it would be spell save DC of 8 plus my intelligence 10, 11. Oh. Or no, 12. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
She knows it's fake. Run!
She knows it's 100% fake because she hears the floorboards, but she wakes up and she's got dark vision and she can see no floorboards creaking.
Scatter!
Run!
So Wob,
Run.
so Wob and Swipes are able to like quickly get out of the door as the door like slowly slams and what's going on? Oh! Razi just gets up and then takes her boomerang and puts it on her side and then starts like walking out the door trying to figure out.
I am booking it. I have
Me, me,
23
me, me.
stealth. If she finds Wob, that's on her. I'm just like trying to trail, or I'm trying to like. I think I'm outside the door before Wob is. So
Yeah. You both need to roll stealth again.
Uh-oh.
Because there are guards walking around and making sure that this place is safe
Oh,
as
God.
well as.
Oh no. They're trying to keep us in and out, Wob. What do we do?
I gotta get out!
Let me out! Let me out! I
With you
wanted-
guys have been treated poorly. I'm sick of it. I want more money and less poor treatment. I gotta get out. Not working for no one.
Wob.
Wob, you just barely beat the passive perception of all the guards.
Good.
You do the
That's what
thing
I
where
want.
like you do the thing where you keep like stepping on stuff or accidentally making noises, and they walk over, but you're too fast and run away from that spot. They're like, huh, must have been the wind. And
What is this, thief?
and you're able to just book it outside of the doors. Meanwhile, Babs, Monty Rodriguez, and Rosie just goes back to bed. She's confused as hell about what's going on, and she just goes, "Oh, it must be something else. I'm just gonna." But everybody else, yeah, that's a fun thing. As boom.
Oh.
All right.
So I
Wob
escape.
there.
I escape.
Swipes there. Yeah, you both escape.
I don't want to
Both
be in
are
this town anymore. I want to leave.
You want to leave the
I
town?
want no cares, no nothing. I just want money and I want freedom. And if
Hey,
I'm gonna
man.
have to kill someone to get it, I'm gonna do it.
Wait. Hold on. Like, you just see me pop out of nowhere, like literally maybe out of a sewer or something, and like, hey, why don't we go steal something or do something, You seem like a free spirit like myself, And then we go back there because they're gonna be searching for us. Let's be quite honest.
I'm not interested.
Oh. Okay. I was just saying, I'm pretty good at sneaking around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
You didn't
sneak
even
around
see me, did
towards
you?
I wasn't looking for you.
That is very true.
So why would I see you if I wasn't looking for you?
I don't know. I mean, you
Okay,
didn't even hear me, though.
Nope, because I wasn't hearing for you.
Okay, well, I guess you don't need a partner in crime. Well, if you ever get stuck at the jail, just let me know and I'll bail you out.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna go like beep. I'm gonna hit the roofs again like I did in our session 0. I'm gonna like look for people to either prank or like people that just look like kind of jerks and like look like you know, I'm just gonna steal from. I'm just looking for I'm just like I'm a criminal of opportunity right now.
All right.
I want to leave.
And you want to try to leave? All right.
Yep.
I also realized, Wob, you need to reload your character sheet because I noticed that there was one thing wrong with it, so you can reload it. Also, don't forget, Wob, you have a certain spell that you get with your class called invisibility.
Oh, right. She's a bard.
I want to be invisible.
So both of you, while running around, I'm gonna roll something.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Is this like the random urban encounters?
All right.
Oh.
As this happens, Wob, you take out. I have no idea what Wob uses as an instrument. Oh, that's right.
I don't
you
have
a
it.
horn. You have a horn, a pan flute, and a dulcimer.
Oh yeah, but the pan flute's actually like a harmonica. Thanks.
Oh, okay. So you pull out the harmonica.
Yeah.
So you pull out the harmonica and you play like a single note, and then all of a sudden you just go invisible.
Wait. Immersion.
Just that exact noise.
Dang, I wish I had that.
I got 3 of them on hand.
Oh my gosh.
So yes, Wob, you just turn invisible. Swipe's walking around. You're able to see that most houses are closed, and you can just see guards walking around trying to make sure that all that places are safe. And Wob, you have advantage on all your stealth checks now
Wow.
because you are invisible.
Hmm.
22. So Wob, you're able to make it all the way over to the very end of the city, as you can see one of the exits.
It's the Wob arc.
The exit is being guarded by roughly 5 different guards, as
Yikes.
well as you can also see at one of the you can also see 2 dogs, kind of like sitting there, and they're doing the thing where they go, they're like sniffing
They're
around.
sniffing.
They're sniffing around.
They
trying
sniffy
to
boys.
Maybe I'll just go get some food. Steal some food, food for the journey. I'll come back here later.
All right, do you want me to go roll my stealth?
Absolutely.
Oh my god. No! I've inherited Wob's bad luck!
I have great luck. How dare you?
Swipes, on the other hand, which direction are you going? Are you going east? Are you going north, south, west? Which direction?
I
are you
feel
going,
like
Swipes?
was Wob talking about stabbing people?
You
Oh
want to
man, I
stab?
wonder if she stabs people, I could get some money off of her if she, I'm gonna be like following her, but also keeping like an ear to the ground for anyone that's like, or like around on the streets. Then again, there's probably a curfew going on, right?
Yeah, you actually are able to see one person patrolling,
Oh.
and they go, "You!" as they can see you on top of like one of the buildings. What are you doing up there? I'm gonna have you to come get down. As you can see, an elf with a big sword on her back, wearing armor. There's a curfew going on. You should be going to bed.
There's a killer on the loose right now, and I was following her, and I'm so sorry.
Roll persuasion.
I mean, it's not the.
All right, time to.
You rat! Not even
Are you-
there.
Oh, wait, are you about to say that Wob is the killer? Oh, goodness gracious! All right.
She was
and-
talking to this lady was talking about like leaving and stuff, and I was just following her. I wasn't doing anything bad. You're just hearing me talking a mile a minute. Let's
There's a
go.
murderer around here?
Well, not so much a murderer, but she's trying to leave the city. Probably, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, then lead me to her. Come on down here. And she like holds her arms out for it to like catch you.
I just like gently go. Poof.
All right,
I wish I had Featherfall. That would have been funny.
let's go.
I think she went that way, and I point towards the direction of the gate.
All right.
I'm like,
Wob
think in my mind, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna get some money for helping this guard.
Wob Wob, you see this big woman, who has a massive sword on their back, and huge armor, as they say. All right.
Huge.
Is this the woman that you're speaking of?
Isn't
I,
Wob
like,
Wob
look
still
at-
invisible?
Oh, that's right. Wob Wob is still invisible, actually. She has to make.
Yeah.
What's Wob Wob's spell DC? 12. All right. So Anne has to make an investigation check and beat 12 to be able to see through your invisibility. All right. Anne
Hmm.
can see through your invisibility. And then
Wow.
like Anne can like see like like how the snow like goes over you, and like there's little bits of snow that kind of shows your outline. So Anne can see the snowfall going on you, showing a little bit of your outline, and she goes, "Who is this?"
I like I'm like smiling smugly. That's the person. That's
Alright.
she's trying to leave.
I will pull out my knife.
You're gonna pull
Oh.
out your knife. All
I
right.
will attack Swipes.
Attack swipes. All right.
Yes.
Roll your initiative.
Let's go. First
you roll?
combat.
I'll roll your initiative for you. I got you. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Oh, I almost rolled something else. Uh-oh. Where's your character sheet? There you go.
Initiative is. There we
Yep,
go.
Yeah, click on your character's token and then
Oh right, thank you for reminding me. Oh my gosh. What? Let's go.
Anne's not really doing anything, but I put her in there just in case something does happen.
Da, da, da,
so-
da,
Wob Wob,
Okay, I'm
you
back.
start your
What?
initiative.
Oh no.
Wob Wob is trying to fight swipes.
They're fighting each other. They're fighting. Let's
They're
go.
fighting.
We're getting into a fight because I want to be the hero.
Each of these squares is roughly 10 feet. And Wob Wob, you have 30 feet of movement, so that means you can move 3 squares, and so you can move 2 squares closer to swipes.
I want to stab.
So you want to walk up to swipes and stab.
I want
Yeah,
to
stab it.
stab. I want to stab and destroy them and put out their insides and make them outsides.
So what are you gonna? You're stabbing with your dagger, right? So do slash R space 1d20, and then your 2 hit with your dagger is a +6.
Wait, is she still invisible?
Yes,
Well,
actually, yes.
technically, so it's with advantage. Actually,
Yeah. So we'll have you.
No!
We'll have you roll twice. It's okay. So on the chat box, click the up arrow, and you can automatically just roll it again.
Up there?
Yep.
Ooh. Nice.
A fun little trick, so you don't have to type it out every single time. Does an 18 hit
Okay.
you, swipes?
of course it does.
All right, and your damage, I can roll your characters. Here we go, baby. I don't know why I didn't show up there. All right, I'll just do this then. 1d4 plus 4. So you're taking 5 damage.
Oh
Swipes.
no!
As all of a sudden you see pop out of basically nothing, snow covering their body,
Huh?
takes a knife and just stabs you right in your arm.
Ah!
You deserve this.
Look, lucky hit. My turn.
Absolutely, it is your turn.
Okay, let's go with this. Normal roll. 26 to hit.
That hits
with
that
the
hits.
rapier. Holy crap!
There's no sneak attack, so it only does 6 damage.
Oh, yeah, 6 damage. My beat. Oh my god.
So
I'll make sure to put that into the thingy my burber.
Wob is at 11 out of 17, and
then Rakish Audacity. I'm going to move away from her. Up to my movement. Ow, that mean lady, she poked me. That hurt.
What's going on here? What?
And she doesn't get an op attack because Rakish Audacity.
And Anne still believes that you're in the right. So
What?
Anne still thinks that you're in the right. So, she is.
Oh, I forgot to mention non-lethal on Wob Wob.
Well,
I was going to say that too.
It's all good. So Wob
Okay.
Wob is gonna. So Wob Wob is gonna have to make a Wisdom save. I'll roll that for Wob. As you can see, Anne takes the sword and is going to cast Command. And Wob will fail. I feel so bad for Wob. Everybody casting spell at Wob today, and Wob is just like, I guess I will fail all of them. And
I guess I'll die.
And then Anne just says grovel, and so you fall prone as you fall to the ground, and she will then put you in handcuffs.
Haha! We have caught the. I don't want to say murder. Haha! We have caught the suspicious one. Way to go! And I
coming in for questioning as well.
Oh.
For obvious.
Oh no. Oh, no.
For for obvious purposes, I will be taking you in for questioning as well, as you've been helpful for this.
Okay.
And she then just grabs your hand in a nice, easy way, not in a forceful way. But then she goes and grabs Wob Wob in a very forceful way and starts dragging you both over to the headquarters.
Okay, I need to say something for a moment. Every time I play a less than 4-foot character, I always get into some sort of trouble. I don't know why.
We're prone to that.
Oh my gosh. We're prone to that. We are very.
Yeah, because you're small. Haha, web small.
Wait, how? Oh.
Sorry.
So Anne comes in. There's Wob Wob in there. Anne will be waiting in there. So Wob Wob will wake up. Will wake up inside of a jail cell.
She wasn't knocked out, was she?
It's more of she was commanded to basically just be sitting there, and
Bravo.
then so
Yeah.
Wob Wob, while still conscious, kind of does the thing where you were kind of half out there, half awake, as you finally can see a water pail being splashed onto her, saying, "Wake up, time to get up."
I didn't do it.
Oh, you were one of the witnesses. Of course you didn't do anything.
Yeah, of course I did.
Evil. You're evil.
I'm not. I wasn't the one sneaking around invisible. I wasn't the one who tried to stab me.
I don't like you. You're evil, but I don't like you. There's a reason somebody tried to stab you. Just think about it for a minute.
What are you talking about? What is going on?
This little goblin is an evil thief!
Goblin! I take a great offense to that as a goblin. That's a gnome. The nerve.
Well then, here then. This will make it easier. Anne will then go over and take out some chalk and start writing on the floor. And you can see some arcane sigils appear in a big.
Oh
no! On the floor as she casts Zone of Truth.
I was waiting for that. I was like, oh.
She then says, "Here, let us speak with all honesty then." And so that means Swipes and Wob Wob can make charisma saving throws. They can automatically fail this if they want, which means basically what happens when she casts this spell, you have to tell the truth. And you can fail it if you want to, so that means your character will be telling the truth. But
Charisma saving throws, you say?
charisma saving
I
throw.
don't
And
know what
Charisma saving throws.
questions. What
She-
questions are they gonna ask?
she also, by the way, will know if you pass or fail.
Oh, okay. Why even try to fail it anyway? Why am
It's
I
a
being asked
polygraph.
questions? I've been telling the truth the whole time.
Well, because she thinks that Swipes is the one that's telling the truth.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, let's continue. I will speak the truth, for I am good.
All right.
Obviously.
What about Swipes? Does Swipes try to do the saving throw?
Give me a sec. Gnome cunning, you have advantage. Yes, I will do the saving throw with advantage.
All right.
Let's see here. Type of roll. Roll with advantage.
Natural 20.
Let's go.
You're able to pass as Anne goes.
Okay.
Anne says, "All right, Wob.
I'm just saying this for flavor. As I pass into the zone of truth, I just have like a halo around me. I'm a good girl.
And Anne, as she like is like squatting in front of the cage that she basically put Wob Wob in, she turns around and goes, "What? Excuse me, ma'am. You're gonna have to comply if we're going to be continuing this investigation. Why would you not simply comply to tell the truth?" And you can see her one arm that's made completely out of metal is like tapping around the
Ooh.
air at her side
Mm-hmm.
as she looks at Swipes.
Looking
What?
at Swipes, what?
She's just looking at you. She's asking, "Why would you not comply to telling the truth?" As she like taps at the rapier at her side.
What? I told the truth.
No, you resisted the zone of truth thing, and she can tell automatically when you've resisted.
Yeah.
Oh, freak! I forgot about that. What?
She's like,
Look,
looking
everyone
kinda
has
tough.
their secrets and whatnot, and I am at liberty to say what to say whatever or to keep whatever I want. Okay, I'm not trying to be untruthful. I was out and I heard this person running around.
Well then, what were you
Well,
doing running around? And you have to tell the truth. You have to completely tell the truth.
You have to
Why
tell the
didn't
whole
you
truth and nothing but the truth.
And I wanted to get some food before I left. But first I wanted to
He's actually telling the
wanted to
truth, though.
leave. If you wanted to leave, you should have done it in the morning then.
No. I didn't have time then.
Listen, there's some stuff that's been going around at night, and in the morning, I'll be able to walk you out, make sure that you're safe, and go out in the morning. Does that sound good?
Sure, but I really wanted to leave now.
Is there any particular reason why?
I tug on I tug on Anne, and I'm like, you should maybe you should go get Razia.
I don't know who that is.
She's over in the sleeping quarters. I believe she's with Babish and
Oh, Babs. Yeah,
Yeah.
great guy. Well, they should be asleep during this time. It's not their time for doing all this. Plus, he's got an investigation to do. I shouldn't bother him. But
Well, you want to know
listen.
something?
And she'll walk over to you and say, "I don't know exactly what you're talking about when you said this person was trying to hurt people. They were only trying to leave. Thank you for at least giving me the attention."
But she literally stabbed me.
From what it looks like, you two have bad blood that I personally am not a part of. Listen, no more fighting. If I hear any more about either of you two doing such a thing to each other or to other people, then I will have not just your hands, but I will have you detained. And by hands, she comes from a certain family that when they see thieves, they may take people's hands.
Oh, that's
Oh.
common.
She goes, now for the both of you, just head to bed. And she's gonna keep both of you inside jail cells though tonight
Oh.
as she watches over.
You wanna
And
pass me one?
when morning does come though, Babs, you're able to wake up to a wonderful rest. Anda wakes up to a wonderful rest as well. Razia wakes up kind of groggy because she woke up randomly in the middle of the night.
Oh, what a great sleep. What a
Nice.
Yeah,
wonderful sleep.
Babs, what a great rest. Ah, yes, beautiful. The birds are chirping, flowers are blooming.
Patch, may I use my feet ability, because within 1 hour of work, whenever you finish a long rest, can I
Oh,
go
yes,
to? Okay, I'll just put it in the Roll20 chat.
yep.
So
you can go.
Babs wakes up bright and early, goes over to like the mess hall, and cooks up a couple treats.
What a bro! What a bro!
Let's see.
go.
What did you want to make today? For your treat?
They're treats that you should be able to eat with a bonus action. So I'm thinking like a homemade like granola and yogurt bar, something you can just eat real quick.
Yum yum. All right, yeah. You're able to let's see, with 1 hour of work, or when you can cook 2 treats. Okay, so only 2.
Yes.
So yeah, takes. So after an hour of cooking, do you have like a cool apron? Do you have a Kiss the Cook apron or something?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my
And,
gosh, yes.
So and as that happens, you can see Razia is like pulling on Anda to come outside as Razia goes, Anda, do you smell that?
Yeah.
Totally
I'll give 1 treat to Razia and 1 treat to Anda.
Oh,
There you go.
and
Wanda breaks it in half and gives it to Rose, her raven.
Raven goes, ah! She likes it.
Oh my god.
And with this, you gain 2 temporary hit points. I believe I think those 2 points on you from last time are when you did have temporary hit points, so you keep those.
Yeah.
And Razia is going to have 2 temporary hit points as well.
Where are the true troublemakers? Eh?
The 2 troublemakers. Razia will go, what?
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. I thought I heard something last night.
Wasn't me.
Razia like runs outside, and it's like, where did they? And Jazz is like sitting here, and Jazz is like, Babs, they're in the jail.
I didn't do it. Okay, I totally did it, but
And as Jazz like walks up to Babs and points at the jail, Babs, you can see a familiar face, and
I whisper to Wob Wob, you should have rolled with me. I'm just saying.
Don't speak to me, scum.
and Babs, as you walk in, you can see Anne is standing there and goes, "Oh, Babs! Oh, there you are. Fantastic. Some sensible people are finally here."
What in the HE double hockey sticks is going on here?
Oh, wait. Do you know these people?
Yeah, unfortunately, I do know them. I don't know why I'm changing Babish's.
Unfortunately,
No. I'm gonna try to stay in. Yeah, I know them. Yeah, they're with me. Let them out, please.
Once again, the paladin has to save my butt. What?
And opens up the small cages, kind of like things, like opens them up, and the small jail cells doors swing open and lets them out. Make sure to watch over them, I guess.
Yeah, I'll try my best. I'll try my best.
And Jazz also says, Babs. Never mind.
Hey, I was just trying to, keep the city safe, That's all I
This
was trying
person
to
is
do.
a liar and a thief, and I hate them, and I don't want to be here with them.
Time to tie them up again.
Rosie's out of rope, actually.
No.
Oh, there's rope in my bag.
Jazz,
Hey,
Babs.
Oh my gosh,
Lieutenant,
I'm sorry,
I
chat.
wanted to talk to you this morning.
What's up, Jazz?
Lieutenant Morgan wished to talk to you this morning.
Ah, okay. All right, on my way.
And Lieutenant Morgan is like on his way walking out as he sees you and goes, Babs, there's been something that just happened last night.
Don't tell me another murderer.
And he looks down at his feet and goes, yes.
Oh, whereabouts?
Oh, no.
It was the mayor's brother, Edgar.
Oh, I like that guy too. Damn. Okay. Well, anything else I should know, or should we go investigate right now?
For right now, I'm gonna give him a little bit of time, but there's been so many things going on. I do have to say though that it's such a sad thing. But a few people were out doing guard duty, so if anything you can speak to maybe Anne or something else.
I think Rodriguez was doing guard duty yesterday, no?
Yeah, same with Pierre.
Pierre, okay. We'll check with them first before the mayor, I suppose. I'm on it, Lieutenant. He'll salute and then he'll go back to the crew.
Thank you. You're doing God's work.
So Babs will walk back into the jail cell and he'll say, please tell me you didn't murder the mayor's brother.
No. Look, do you want the full story here, Babs?
Can I look over at Anne and be like, can we zone of truth this? I just want to make sure they didn't kill the mayor's brother.
I got you. All right, everybody. Same little thing. Takes out some chalk, writes on the floor.
This time I won't resist. I'll be a good little gnome.
Did you kill the mayor's brother?
No.
No.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay, let's go, guys. You wish you did?
This place sucks. I hate this town.
All I'm saying is if you rolled with me, we wouldn't have
This person was evil.
we wouldn't have ended up in a jail cell if you rolled
Shut
with
up.
me.
I won't ever work with you. No.
Oh.
While they're having this argument, Babs and
I'm
Anne
like
are just looking at
whimpering
each
now.
other.
Swipes is just whimpering like.
But Babs is doing what?
While they're bickering, and while Wobwobs admits that she would have killed the mayor's brother, Babs and Anne are just like looking at each other, just like silently.
I'm so sorry that you have to have this, Babs. Anyways.
Yeah,
right.
they're free to go. They didn't kill the. All right, we're good. All right, let's go, guys.
Sounds good. Continue your mission. Jazz is going to say, I'll be staying back still. I have to keep watching since Rodriguez is out there. Have a good one, all right, guys?
Thanks for everything, Jazz. He salutes.
Is Wop Wop gonna stay with us?
I'm here for the money, not for being your friend. Not
And
gonna
Babs,
work by myself and with for money.
you
Yeah.
get a little thing called inspiration
Ooh.
for your wonderful doing so far. So
Let's go.
on your character sheet, right next to your walking,
Nice.
click that button, and
I
boom,
see it.
you can use that to reroll any of your rolls or any roll that an enemy makes.
Alrighty.
Actually, you can use it to reroll literally any roll that's ever made. Damage rolls, to hit rolls, any roll. Doesn't even have to be your own.
Nice. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
It's a once in a lifetime fate changer kind of deal. You're doing the Fire Emblem 3 Houses Rewind Time tactic.
Okay, cool. Cool.
So Razia is gonna go up to Anda and say, "Hey, I'm gonna quick go back home for a bit, all right, Anda? Stay safe." And Razia is gonna go up to Babs and say, "Can you keep my friend in check for a bit? I'm gonna go back home and tell my parents everything that's been going on." Razia is like 16, by the way. They're like an actual kid.
Oh wow.
Babs is gonna look at Anda and then like look back into the jail cell where like Wob Wob and Swipes are probably still arguing. It's like, keep Anda in check.
Well,
Seems like pretty sane to me. No.
well, just in case she can get kind of sad and she needs someone to really,
Oh.
she
Oh,
needs someone
Sag.
to be
Sag
there.
is fine. Yeah,
Herbert.
absolutely. Yeah.
You need someone to. Sometimes she needs someone to get close to. So just try to, and she try to, I guess, maybe interact or do something. Anyways, I gotta go because, and you can see she's holding on to a whole bunch of like pieces of papers, and you can tell this is homework, and she's like, I just got something important to do.
Oh wow.
And she's gonna step of the wind out of here.
Nice.
But oh yeah, Anda, you got a hug from Razia before she left.
Okay.
But I will take everybody and move them back over to the other map.
Yep.
Okay.
As and Rodriguez is in the wrong spot. Rodriguez is going to be over at here. He's going to be at the guild house. And Pierre is still at the inn. All right. So it's you're free to go to right now Pierre is at the inn still while Rodriguez is at the guild house.
Let's
Okay.
check out Rodriguez first, since we know him. We'll save Pierre for last.
All right. And who is all coming over to the townhouse? Because you guys can if you would like to split off, but that's up to you guys.
Split, 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 split.
Split the party. Split the party. No. I'm gonna go with Babish.
See, I don't
Alright.
trust. I don't trust Wob Wob, so.
So we know that at least Swipes and Babish are going to the guild house.
well, you know what? Let's ask Wabob. Wabob, where do you want to go?
Away.
Oh, so you don't want to help us out?
Money. I mean,
I'll give you money if you help us out.
can.
How much money do you want to help us out with this
What am
investigation?
I supposed to do again? Just fill me in again.
We need to find bad people. We need to find murderers. And what I
Okay.
probably need you to do is
There's one in this party.
yeah, help us fight,
What? One in this party?
There's a bad person in this party.
Who's the bad person? Wob Wob?
I'm gonna move back over. Yeah.
Me? What?
Yeah, you should go.
Me?
You're bad. You should go. You're bad. We can put you in jail again. It'd be nice.
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
So Babs will
anyway.
sidle over to Wabob and like whisper. It's like, listen, I think she's kind of sus too. I'll keep an eye on her, and if she pulls anything crazy, we'll throw her in jail. Fair?
I'm gonna throw them in jail now.
Yeah, but she hasn't done anything yet. You gotta have evidence, right?
She vented.
Sure.
She vented.
Yeah.
More importantly, what's your pay rate for helping out a murder investigation?
I thought you were gonna say
house,
Mystery Incorporated.
Some money. Airship. Yeah.
I've got 5 gold. I'll give it to you if you help us out.
Okay.
All right,
I'll
cool.
go for 5 gold again.
Okay.
Now you have 10 gold to your name.
Yeah.
This is like talking to like a kindergartner who's like, I'll give you like a dime if you make sure to eat all your vegetables. Okay.
I've removed the gold from my inventory.
And I'll add it to Wob.
All right. All right, Wob. We can either go to the guild house or we could go to what is it?
The inn.
The inn.
Yeah.
Where do you think we should go first?
Maybe the guild house.
Yeah. Let's head over to the guild house, yeah?
All right. Heading over to the guild house, Anda notices the guard there who she had met before, named Belphomet, as he lets people in. And you can see Rodriguez is one of the people that's standing over one of the rooms, as there's like a blocked off area. And he goes, "Oh, it's you guys again. What's been going on?"
Heard there's a murder. This time it's the mayor's brother.
Yeah, it seems to be that Edgar was taken. His life, at least, but good man. All we know is, and by the way, when he says "good man," he kind of like scoffs when he says that. Good man.
Can I roll insight?
Sure.
Okay, 1 sec. All right, rolling insight. Sorry, I don't have my sheet up right now. There we go. 14.
14. You can tell that there seems to be some like distaste that he has for him, but yeah. He goes, yeah, something had happened. We don't really know who did it. The only thing that we found was this, and he pulls out a feather and hands it over to you
Oh.
guys. It is a completely white feather.
The book.
I gasp. Oh. No, it couldn't be.
Speak up if you're talking. Come
Well,
on, we gotta
well,
get it.
and I like stutter a bit, and I'm like, a feather that could. No. Well, you see, the people that were murdered the first night, they had a tattoo, a feather tattoo, tattooed onto their arms. All of them had one. I'm not sure if it's maybe a guild like some sort of guild affiliation or something like that.
Either way, we found that there, and it seems to be the cause of death was multiple stab wounds, and he's going to cast minor illusion.
Oh, I can do that too.
And he's going to show basically using minor religion. He's basically going to show his memory of what the body looks like. The face looks completely messed up. Doesn't even look like a Leonid's face anymore. Multiple stab wounds all over the face, so that he's not even recognizable. And the body also seems to be like basically completely torn apart. It looks like not even a human would do this. It looks more like an animal would do it.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Does this match up with what I've seen?
Yes, you've seen most of the people doing most of the deaths and stuff that happened were stab wounds before. As you would remembered that the people that had attacked your friends that you had just made all used, and as well as Babs has remembered, they all used weapons that did piercing.
Who's the guard on duty here at the guild house?
Clench my fists and just look absolutely angry right now.
Belphomet will raise his hand. I was on guard duty as well as Rodriguez.
What happened?
We were both knocked out. And he then shows a small bag which has some evidence in it, a sprinkle of sand. This is a spell component for casting the spell Sleep. It seems to be whatever happened.
Why do they go out of their way to not kill guards, but they just murder people for no reason? That's very strange.
And Rodriguez says, I wasn't asleep though. I came back and woke Baphomet up. I was inside of the guild house, and I was investigating something else that had happened.
What
And
happened?
Baphomet says, and I can attest to that. He wasn't with me at the beginning. And he walks you over to like the open area where normally like people come in, and he shows you that a window was broken open, and you can see in the ground is a massive hole.
Oh.
Is like a massive hole that was like done in using some sort of magic with burn marks all over. A fireball.
Oh.
So you went over to investigate the hole, then
Mhm.
you came back. Baphomet was already knocked out, and then you checked the mayor's brother, and he was already murdered.
Mhm.
So everything
Oh,
happened
wow.
within the span of you just checking out a hole and coming back.
Yes. And Rodriguez also says, Rodriguez also points and he says, the only weapons I have on me normally are, and he shows his lance
Uh-huh.
that he keeps on his back, and of course, normally he would have his sword at his side, which is what you
Yeah,
have
but I
right
have
now.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. He goes, I came over there to investigate, and that was it.
Well, I guess the only other lead we have is Pierre, so we should probably talk to him. Is there anything else you think we should know? Any clues that you gathered?
Yeah, of course. There was there was one last thing, of course. And he brings you over to back to the hole. And he will then go over and go through some rubble and stuff and burnt stuff. He says, I don't know exactly how to fix this, but here's this. And you can see it's a broken dagger that has writing on it, but the writing is now completely illegible because of how broken it is.
Oh.
How big is the dagger?
The dagger is roughly about I would say an inch big, and the actual hilt of it is taking up most of it. So the actual blade itself is maybe 4 centimeters.
Okay. Do we have all the pieces?
Yes.
All the fragments? Okay. Do you know anybody in the guard that can use mending?
Yeah, that would repair this, wouldn't it?
There's someone in the party.
What? Who? Anda?
Uh,
Wob?
I don't. Do I? I don't.
I don't remember. Teehee.
Web, on your character sheet, do you see the actions and do you see spells?
You keep saying character sheets, but I haven't been able to see it the whole time.
Do you want me to send you your character sheet again?
Oh no!
Okay, I got you.
Web never had a character. Oh, that sucks. I understand now why it's like, yeah. It's
Yeah.
tough.
I had a feeling Web didn't have her character
This is
sheet.
what was happening the
sucks.
whole time.
Oh,
like,
I'm
wait, what?
sorry. I just
Eh?
assumed that everybody had their sheets up. I have my sheet up. I'm looking at it. Oh, that sucks.
Oh my goodness.
This good. Now what?
Do you happen to have the mending cantrip?
Click on next to actions. Do you see like the thing that says like actions, spells, equipment, and all of that?
Mending.
There we go.
Yay!
Wob, do you think you could repair this dagger for us so we can see what it says?
Yeah.
Babs will hand over the fragments of the dagger to Wob.
All right.
Make a sound.
Yeah, a little as you can see the dagger forms and comes together. It's still dirty. You have to find a way to clean it off really, really well.
Put it in water.
But it is at least together in fragments. It's no longer like in pieces anymore. It's completely together.
Yay.
There is a spell that you can cast. I don't think anybody here knows the spell that can instantly clean it, but you would have to find somebody that would be able to, that's good at cleaning.
So we
It's
still
a-
can't read the dagger itself.
Yes,
even
but
though
it's at least in like a single form, so you can at least start getting started with that part.
Can make water, but like I'm not sure if that would help at all.
I would have
We
to have
need-
you make like basically like a check to be able to.
I
see
feel
if
like
you-
we'd need like prestidigiclean, but yeah, maybe a check.
Prestidigiclean.
Hey, that's what the spell is.
You're not wrong, but
It literally says clean. You can clean or dirty an object, like that's at least 5, or that's at most 5, like a 5 cube.
that's 100%
I
true. Yeah.
remember. Yeah, it's great.
But
anyways, we have a dagger, so we have a new lead. Thanks, Rodriguez.
that's
Like
what-
And I guess
Someone
we're gonna have
take
to
the dagger
postpone us
away
trying to
from
find
us.
your brother. What was that? Sorry.
Someone take the dagger away from Wob.
But I like that.
We could let Wob Wob keep it. She did fix it for us. Yeah.
All right, Wob Wob. So you have this very pretty. It's
dirty dagger.
normally made out of like made out of silver. But but it's covered in like it's like charred and looking ugly. I forgot to say also, silvered weapons, of course, are effective against certain monsters and the such.
Oh,
And because of the time age that this is technically in, everybody's weapons are made out of bronze.
Ah,
Oh.
So yeah, which is also what I drew in Bab's artwork, because bronze looks cool, kind of. Not gonna lie.
yeah.
So as you guys now have that dagger, Rodriguez then of course like gives Babs a salute and gives the rest of you guys a salute.
Yep. Babs will salute back. And Babs will
And-
say, Rodriguez, we're still looking for your brother. We just gotta sort out this stuff, and then we'll go try to find him.
Thank you a lot.
And I guess it's our cue to find Pierre.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Pierre knows the spell to fix it or clean the dagger. To the inn.
To the end.
Oh, Wob Wob has a silver dagger. Nice. That's a good find.
Bob Bob does indeed have a silver dagger now. Pierre is standing outside the inn, and you can see him smoking a cig as he. Nice to meet you.
I don't think we've met yet, sir.
Yeah, you're the Babs I've heard quite a bit about. Is he?
Yes, I've been
Flicks it.
deputized to investigate the murders.
And Pierre, you can see a halo up above his head.
Oh.
And he goes, "Well, now, nice to meet you. The name's Pierre. Pierre Amamiya." And
Me? Okay.
Babish Harlock. You can call me Babs.
I'm Swipes.
great.
Wob Wob. First name Wob, last name Wob. The Wob Wob brothers. Wobbin. Wibbin,
Wobbin and Dobbin.
Thank you. Wobbin and Bobbin.
And
Wob.
how about you, pretty fella? As he walks over to Anda, he kind of like saunters on over, and like, how tall is Anda again?
I think she's short, but I don't. Okay, yeah, she's tiny.
Yeah, she's 3'2". This 6'4" man, this 6'4" man then like bends over way down at you and goes, "Nice to meet you too." Gives Anda a wink. Now then, you said you needed to speak for a bit. Heard some more shit's been happening.
Yeah.
Just came
You
back
think you have
from a
any
mission.
leads for us? Guess came back from a mission. Where to?
Well, I was on my way to Death Hook because there's some shady business going on over there, and as someone that is nobility, you got to speak to your family. But came back and a lot of crazy stuff's been going on, huh?
Yeah. Death Hook. You
Mhm.
know, Rodriguez's brother went missing over there. Did you see him anywhere?
I didn't see nothing. The only thing that I ever saw was scared people running away from small little goblins. Crazy stuff's been going on over there, apparently.
Interesting.
And you can see on him, he spins around a flintlock pistol. And he goes,
Oh.
and he says, "Had to take out Maddie." Kisses his flintlock. Puts it back in his pocket. Now, when it comes to things that I saw when I came back, did indeed see a few people walking around. Big, and I thought maybe people were just changing up their looks, but people were wearing some weird outfits. And maybe
Hoods,
there was,
cloaks.
I thought there was a ball going on because I saw so many of those weird masks.
Yeah, the Raven masks. It's a big group of people. I don't know where the hell they're hiding in this town.
Now then,
They all seem to be carrying these blink arrows too, which were stolen, possibly, possibly purchased. I don't know.
yeah, last night I went patrolling and I went over to the guild house, and all of a sudden, I could have sworn I saw Rodriguez pull out a spell scroll and burst a hole through the wall. I thought I saw him cast a fireball scroll straight into the house. Don't know what was going on over there.
Can I insight that? I want to see if he's telling the truth. Not that good.
It's hard to tell if this man is lying or not. And he looks more confused than anything. About what's going on too. And he says, "I don't know what's been going on, man. I just wanted to come over here and come back home, but it makes sense that it was Rodriguez over there because he wasn't exactly fond of Edgar after Edgar took his job."
He said someone else blew a hole in the wall. You're saying that he blew a hole in the wall. Do you want to come with us over and we could all talk together to see what the hell's going on? Maybe Edgar's our suspect, or not Edgar. Rodriguez is our suspect.
Well, of course, yeah, I would be down.
All right.
Do you want me to wrangle up the rest of the other captains then, or something?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Might as well just hold a small trial. And he is then going to say, why don't we go somewhere hospitable? And he looks to the inn and he says, why don't we just invite everybody to a big room? Sound good, right?
It might be better.
I am one of the owners of the inn, that is, so.
Might be better just to do it at the, what is it? The I don't even know what you called it.
Like the military base?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, sounds good to me. He waves goodbye to a few ladies inside of the inn. Says, I'll follow you.
So we'll gather up Rodriguez and then go to the military base? That sounds wrong.
No, it's I think I just called it the military camp.
Okay, the camp.
Yeah. And then I'll move everybody to here. So I'll have everybody be standing out in this middle area as Lieutenant Morgan is like having like a small stadium be set up.
Yeah.
For you guys to like all speak at. I completely forgot to move. Where is he? There he is. I'll move Rodriguez and Belfonet in here as well because they need to be in here. So, and I pressed the wrong button. There they are.
There's two Rodriguez's in here.
Is there two Rodriguez's?
Yeah, there's two Rodriguez's.
There's an imposter among us. I'm just kidding.
Dun 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 boom.
So yeah.
Wait,
everybody
what
is like
happened to
around.
Oh my goodness. There we go.
Let's see. We'll do it like this. Ooh.
Partially check chat, by the way.
Yeah.
My background's in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as he brings everybody around, he will say, all right now everybody, thank you for all coming here today. Hopefully we can get things settled. I just want to say to everybody, thank you for being able to get all the information that we've got. And Lieutenant Morgan will look at everybody and say, we've had a lot of things going on recently, and Babs, what's the most recent information you've come up with?
From the guild hall, we heard that Belphomet was knocked out with a sleep spell while Rodriguez was investigating a sound, and he said that he heard a hole blown in the wall, the side of the wall with a fireball spell. And then he came back. By the time he came back, Belphomet was knocked out and the mayor's brother was murdered. We went to talk to Pierre, and Pierre said that as he was walking back into town from doing something in what's it, Death Hook, he witnessed Rodriguez using a spell scroll and blowing a hole in the wall. So those are two contradictory statements, and I just want to figure out, like, one of them is lying. Yes.
We're about to dang and rompa. Everybody's doing their thing.
Well, we just use Zone of Truth, right, Anne? And then
Truth,
Babs will look over it. Babs will look over at Anne and just say Zone of Truth, right?
Anne will come on over, and she's out of second level spell slots. After the last two she used, she can't use anymore. I just looked at her sheet. She's out of Zone of Truth.
GG.
Well, you tried.
Sadly out. Not enough power within me.
Well, let's figure out. Let's just listen to both of them first, then, right?
All right. Pierre says, now, as everybody else here knows, Rodriguez wasn't so fond of Edgar. And I'm just saying, it makes sense that Rodriguez would be one of them. Blowing a hole straight through, and not to mention, piercing wounds. Rodriguez, what kind of weapons do you use? And Rodriguez says, my main weapon is a short sword, sir, that is slashing. I slash with it, I do not stab. And what's on your back? And he points towards the halberd. Halberds are for stabby stab. That's all I got to say for me. It just makes sense. And Rodriguez sits there and he stands up and he says, now listen, my personal affairs do not go into my job. Not to mention,
Can I roll? Okay.
I was on guard duty. I was on guard duty with Belphomet. Belf can attest to this because there was just not enough time to be able to do all of it. And yes, everybody, if they want to, can roll their insight checks.
Yeah.
Simple.
Oh no! Did you get that? Was that a 12 that you rolled?
You said the bad word.
And I rolled 11. I'm gonna have. I'll have Jasmine. I'll have Jasmine. Jazz doesn't roll too well either. Cool, right.
Let's go. Oh my god.
Last NPC to ever do anything, Razia. 14. Razia that will then say, oh, that's right, Razia's not even here. Razia's the damn. So I'm gonna say Razia's here. Time to put her back on the map. Get over here, you silly plushie. So Razia will mention, if I am correct, Rodriguez, that is correct. I do not do anything that's spell orientated. The only thing I have is this ring that I was given to me. And the ring, legitimately, the only thing that the ring does is cast minor illusion.
No.
That's all the ring does. It's just a ring that casts minor illusion. And he takes off the ring, and look, he can't cast any magic at all. He's a simple fighter.
Can I ask something out of character? How do spell scrolls work in this setting? What's your ruling? But can anybody use it, or is it like official PHB rules where like you have to actually be able to cast a spell to use a spell scroll?
Nope. Anybody can use a spell scroll.
Anybody can use it. Okay, so house
Oh.
rule. Okay. Well, Pierre did say that you were using a spell scroll to cast it. That's what
And
he told me.
Morgan will then say, "Here, I'll go through the logs." And Morgan will come back with the logs and go through. And he'll give Vabs the logs, and you can see that there was indeed a spell scroll that was bought very recently for Fireball. But it was bought by Anne. And as Anne says, wait, and she looks through her stuff, there's no spell scroll. There's no spell scroll on her, and she says, "I've never bought such a thing."
Dun dun dun.
And we'll leave that there.
Woo!
Next session, you'll get to hear on how Anne said that she never even bought a spell scroll.
Wow.
Very epic.
Awesome. I
Yay.
want yeah, that'll do it for now. I want to thank everyone in chat for coming out. I'm trying to think of what what closing remarks I want to say real quick. So
All I want to say is that I hope everybody had a wonderful time, and
yes,
I really
and
enjoyed hearing chat.
thank you so much, Patchouli, for running this for us. What do we want to try? Do we want to do Saturday again? Does
If
that
people are
work,
all
or
down.
keep it?
Uh,
Huh?
If people are down for doing next Saturday again, and we could even go earlier if people would like as well.
Okay, or we can keep it everyone posted and whatnot. I mean, it's up to you guys, but yeah. So
And any opinions from players? Did you guys have a good time? Any things that you would like more? Anything you guys would like less?
It
Yeah,
was
it was
fun.
It was a breath
Yeah.
of fresh air from the last time I played D&D, so I appreciate playing with you guys.
And
But-
don't worry, people, there will be non-PvP fighting next session. If there-
First fight,
there-
just two of the players fighting against each other.
I'm just like, I was like, let's go, let's throw down. I was totally down
Fist
for it. Okay, but yeah, I'm glad everyone had fun. Again, we're gonna close it out now, but yeah, I thank you all for coming tonight, and I will see you guys on the next stream.
Yay.
Bye.